Okay, well, this little girl Janet's got me on a little whirlwind here. I just lost my hat here. Janet is one of my frizzle hens. She's a very special sister hen, and she's not been feeling well. I'm not gonna, get into logistics here and her whole life story. I'm here to share a video right now of what I'm about to do. I know, there's a lot of little issues that can go on with hens. Janet has been susceptible to sour crop, being egg bound, laying soft eggs. I'm feeling her crop right now. She's not been well. This is my little hen that flocks by day outside with me and everybody else. She's got sour crop again. So she sleeps with me at night. I know this girl very well. And yet it's important for the Good Shepherd to really pay further attention than to just jump in. And yet a lot of times when we then see such things, like she's just been standing here for the past 2 days outside. She's like, oh God, oh God, oh God. I'm like, what's going on? Is it the roosters bothering you? No. She loves the roosters. Is it this? No. So what I'm feeling right now in Janet's crop, I'm just going to start talking, okay? I don't know what I'm doing, and yet I do. I'm feeling her crop, which on her is right here. And what I'm feeling, she's a small bird. It feels like seeds, like bird seed, S-E-E-D, like a bean bag, okay? So this is sauerkraut, boom. This should not feel like this right now. So what then I wanna do is go ahead and keep massaging this, which I'm doing right now, massaging. And then I'm gonna go ahead and stand up and pick her up here in a second, because what I want her to do is eventually, while I continue massaging, she's going to regurgitate it. And at that point, I'll know from the smell alone, that'll be my validation that it's sauerkraut. And sauerkraut is something that comes from, well, a multitude of things, just like all of life. When I had Shigatoxin E. coli, everybody was like, well, duh, you live on a farm. And it was like, yeah, but actually, guess what? I don't think that's where I got it from. Because I live on a farm. And I do have autoimmune issues. I'm actually immune to everything here. So for me to have got Shigatoxin E. coli, I was like, whoa, where did that come from? With birds with sauerkraut, it's usually from moldy, wet, old seed, unsanitary conditions, and that's not an issue here ever. The Good Shepherd is a full-time shepherd here, delighting in cleaning poop all day long. I love it, and making their beds and areas for them. So I'm just kind of upright right now. The next thing I'm going to do after this, if she doesn't begin to regurgitate, is I'm going to go ahead and check her vent, because she also has not laid an egg. And this is classic Janet style. This is not classic hen style to get such things all at the same time. Sauerkraut, constipation, blockage, you name it, she's had it all. Okay, so I feel her crop it's empty, but she didn't regurgitate anything, okay? Okay, but she's, see her beak? So she's feeling it. Like me with my esophagus issues, she's feeling a little bit of reflux coming in here because it's sauerkraut. I can't believe the ways that my esophagus issues and reflux and GERD relate so entirely to all of my animals here on the farm. My sheep have 4 stomachs. Why can't I? They sit there and burp all day long and chew cud, and I can't burp. I gotta take medicine just to burp. And yet burping is what we need to absorb all the acidics of what we swallow. Okay. Janet, you're not going to regurgitate. I called it vomit. I had a viral video, almost 50 million views, from my first ever episode with sauerkraut with my hen named Flo. Well, that moment taught me alone to go with the flow of life, meaning stop second guessing yourself, stop worrying about what the world says, and do what you not know. Do what you think to know. Do what you learn to know. I'm gonna go ahead and feel under here. She has not laid an egg. By the way, my name is Natalie and I'm the Good Shepherd, and I don't believe in gloves. That was another issue for life, not me. I've got Dawn dish detergent everywhere. I'm a clean person. So to check to see if she is egg bound, what I'm doing is I'm going to use I am using vegetable oil. You can use KY jelly. She's not too happy right now. I have not had to do this for over a year with Janet. Vegetable oil is a natural stimulant as well as a natural lubricant. I am not, the way the universe may think of it, fingering my chicken, and yet, well, I am. It's not sexual. When a hen goes egg bound, if they can't pass the egg, they'll die. These are my pets. And she sleeps with me. So, Janet, let's go ahead and, she's one of my smaller birds, so I don't like to go in with my pointer finger, her little vent. You know, if you want to call it a bum, it's the vent. The vegetable oil is supposed to get them to pucker up, okay? So she's starting to pucker up right now. Like her little vent is just, and that's what I mean by a natural stimulant of vegetable oil. If she's egg bound, right as soon as I put my finger in, I should see her poop. I don't want to put I'm not used to putting my pinky finger in. She's so tiny, okay? Gentle. I'm not holding her for dear life. If she wants to run away, she can. And she might. I'm not doing anything with my finger. It's just in, okay? She could have run away. She didn't. There's never too much lube. Most people start off with an Epsom salt soak. I don't mess around like that. Okay, so she's doing the two-stepping. Here comes the poop, okay? I do have towels today. I usually forget towels. Very gentle, very gentle. This does not hurt her, okay? Do you hear her screaming? I'm feeling right now, very gently, okay? I feel, there we go, here's some poop. This is good, okay? I know, and she goes, oh, I'm a little uncomfortable. Natalie, I think that's what she calls me, is Natalie. I know, honey. So I need to see if there's an egg, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and take my hand right here underneath and begin to massage up and out. If there is an egg in here while my finger is in her vent, it's going to help the egg. I still don't know if there's an egg. What is this, Janet? Do you have an alien in there? Is there an alien? Usually I can feel. And she's a very tiny girl again. I really don't. I'm not hurting her. Yes, I have long fingernails. It's not hurting her. It's all about learning, okay? If you just jab a finger in here without the natural lubricant, well, that's going to be a problem. Okay. I don't feel an egg, okay? She goes, could you please just, okay. What do you think? I don't feel an egg, Janet. It's often at times like this. In the past, I would take a bird of mine and be like, well, you just need a little rest time inside, alone in a cage. This girl, Janet, she's like, no, I don't want to be alone. No bird wants to be alone, by the way. Okay. I don't want her to have a prolapsed uterus. I don't feel she will, but that can occur at times if you have them pucker too much and push too much. Because very much so, if they are egg bound, by me assisting her and the puckering of her vent and all of that, it is like giving birth to a baby in metaphorical ways, okay? Like push, push. I'm not doing all the work. I'm not going in there and pulling an egg out. I'm going in and helping her stimulate to do the two-stepping, which you see her doing, right? It is a dual effort. And she is pecking at her feathers here. I just don't know. I don't feel an egg, but the way she's acting with me doing that, it makes me feel like there is an egg. You okay, honey? She's not in pain. If she was in pain, she'd scream. She would not be standing here. I'm not holding her, other than I'm holding her. The fact that, one more time. And no, this is not for fun for me. I'm a busy girl. There's no egg, okay? So, I believe it's just the sour crop. The reason I wanted to check her vent also is because, like I said at the beginning of this video, Janet has in the past had it all together at the same time, much like me. Like, I didn't just get the norovirus, I got Shiga toxin, E. coli, salmonella, and giardia all at the same time. This is not a common occurrence for birds to get all, you know, sour crop and egg bound and go broody and constipated and have a blockage all at the same time. So right now I'm just drying her off a little bit, and I'm kind of taking this little towel, just a little more puckering of her little external vent area here. You know, it is about stimulation. Stimulation. Redefine life. Look up these words. Stimulation. We all learn such words in life. And there comes a point we need to start really knowing what every word in life that presents to us means something more than what Google says. I feel the seeds again. See, the seeds have come back. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do like a 18, 20, you know, I could be sitting here for the next 10 minutes. As long as she's going to sit here, I'm going to keep massaging her crop. Do you see her beak though? That is because by massaging this crop where the seeds are, it's creating the burp, the acid to come up. What I'm going to do regardless, it's definitely sour crop. I'm going to get this taken care of. Today as the Good Shepherd, I will have her get this out. It is vital you have it done ASAP. So I will. After that, no food for like 24, 48 hours. No food. The only thing I'll give her is water mixed with minced fresh garlic and the mother apple cider vinegar. Let's start with that. I've got a lot of videos of sour crop. It's something I've dealt with a lot, and I shouldn't be smiling about that, but I'm smiling because it does take sharing for others to learn such things. And where did I learn what I've learned? A multitude of venues. I'm the real deal here. Real deal? What do you mean? I'm just like anybody else who loves their chickens. No, I'm not. And, you know, nobody else is too. We're all our own ways. That's why it's important to share. I feel it. It's like a beanbag. Oh, Janet. Oh, Janet, what are we going to do with you? She goes, I don't know, but this just feels good right now. It just feels good. Another thing with birds is that once you begin to see any signs of illness or something, I learned while working for a aviary specialist many years ago, a veterinarian many years ago, that in particular birds, any bird, all breeds, when they present with illness, it's usually downhill. Just like Meyer's Hatchery was saying, they know that 20 to 30% of the birds they ship via the United States Postal Service die. So, birds are resilient, and it's not hard to care for chickens. It's really not. There's like just a handful of issues. And as long as you have, this is what I continue to share with people, go ahead and start a little first aid box in your area, your chicken coop, your barn, wherever it is that you have your chickens, and have such things as vegetable oil, syringes, antiseptic, gloves. I'm not into gloves. I do have gloves in my first aid kit though. Thermometer, preparation H, KY jelly, Vaseline, hydrogen peroxide, little cloths to dab them, you know, anything you're treating injury-wise. The massaging part is very important. And she will regurgitate. It was that viral video that I shared that got like nearly 50 million views. I saw videos of people like dancing on a whale in the middle of the sea, a wild whale. And those videos got like 2.2 million views. I have no idea how the algorithm works, but I suppose I'm grateful that that one video went viral because it opened up a door for me as the Good Shepherd to feel that I could utilize that moment to continue sharing what I'm learning about chickens and my hobby farm, sheep, livestock guardian dogs, bobtail cats. Look at me just having a conversation with myself here and Janet. But she could walk away at any time and she's like, yeah, no, Natalie, she goes, I don't feel good, but this feels good. Thank you, Natalie. Do you want a haircut? I'm gonna trim Beaker's hair. I think I'm gonna give you a haircut too today. You're not gonna like it, but you can't see it all. And this is the perfect time to do it, as a matter of fact, sister. Can you wait there for 1 second? Did Cash take my scissors? Hold on. What happened to them? Jean. I'll get to that later too. Although, hold on really quick, hold on. I could try this. Listen, don't mess with Andy. Andy's not messing with anybody. Yellow rings. Please don't mess with me. Hold on here. Right here. Right here. Got that. Okay, for me. Look at you, pretty girl. That nice breeze coming in. Okay, I'm gonna try this, okay? I don't know. I mean, I love cliches and metaphors of life. We all should. When in Rome, while I'm treating you for sauerkraut and putting my finger in your vent, let me also go ahead and give you a haircut. Girl, look at that. I don't know. The last time I gave you a haircut, you didn't like it. But I think you might like this, okay? Good girl. Look at that pretty girl. Okay? I'm not going to show too much of you, don't worry. I think I need my glasses. Just this one. It's in your eye. There, see it? Girl, you know I'm here to help, right? I'm not going to do any more. I'm not going to make you feel like you're just exposed to the whole entire world. She did not do well the first time I caught her. You know, they're born this way. They can't see. Sometimes they do want to see, and sometimes they don't. She's one of the ones that's like, I'd just rather be blind in life. I would just rather just exist. No, you need to see. Okay? I do know how she feels. Sauerkraut is like what I live with, and I don't have a crop. I have a stomach and an esophagus and a condition called achalasia, where I've had surgery and multiple procedures, and I still can't find relief. These are things that happen. You know, sauerkraut doesn't necessarily mean, oh God, that person is an awful person, that they're not clean with the birds. That's not what it means at all. It could. I got the fans on. It is a warm day and her body is warm. Okay, see her beak? Look, do you see one of my fingers? Okay, it's time. There we go. It takes time to get this to come up. And again, I can say that because look at me, about to fall over on these chairs here. I get excited. I'm like, here it comes. I get excited because I know that she's gonna feel better. I know what she feels. It's an awful feeling. Come on. Ready? It's important to get them upside down. You don't want them to aspirate, choke on their own regurgitation. It's not quite there. This much is true. Come on, pretty girl. Do I need to rock you like a baby? Here it comes. See it? Okay, here we go. She's a small bird. With big birds, you'll see it like come out like a bucket full, and you'll be all over your legs and everything. There is a horrendous stench. Not like I need a mask, like a dead body scent. Sauerkraut smells like vomit. Try to support them also. You don't want to just hang her upside down like what would you do for a friend throwing up after a party of drinking too much in college? Well, hopefully you didn't drink as much as that friend, and so you could be the one holding their hair. Here she comes. No more? So the other reality is at this point, she does need to go in a cage. Out here with me for today. I cannot let her free range. She cannot eat anything right now at all. Nothing. Until this crop goes completely empty. So this was just a little bit of regurgitation. I'm gonna let her take a little break here in this little cage here, get her some, the mother water. And then in a few minutes, I'm going to, probably about 20 minutes, I'm gonna come back and repeat. Massage, rub, tilt upside down. You want the crop to be empty. And it is a yeast infection. So with sauerkraut, I'm also gonna run inside when I get that mother apple cider vinegar, I'm also gonna get the Monistat 7. Yes, like women use for yeast infections of their vagina. What you wanna do with the Monistat 7 is give it to just a little pea-size amount twice a day for 7 days to the beak. And make sure, they rather like it actually. Make sure they take it. Sauerkraut is a yeast infection. Monistat 7, garlic, the mother apple cider vinegar with water, isolation, peace, monitoring, no food. No food for 48 hours. And the truth is, we in life think, but they must be hungry. She's sauerkraut. Again, as a human with achalasia and esophagus issues, I know what she feels. It's awful. She is not hungry. I hope this all helps somebody. It helps me to even to share it. So.